Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hope you guys are doing great. Happy Thursday. We got 13 matchups on this NHL slate today, so be sure to like and subscribe. Check out all my links in the description below. And if you guys like betting on NHL player props, go ahead and check out ParlayPlay. Get 5 free entries when you guys sign up, so go ahead and take advantage. And yeah, we'll hop in it here. Super busy slate today, 13 matchups, a lot of action on the board. Starting with the Arizona Coyotes versus the Toronto Maple Leafs. Toronto opening up as big home favorites at minus 415. Arizona plus 310 with the over-under at 6.5. The last 10 head-to-head, Arizona is 6-3-1. The overs hit in 1 out of the last 9 matchups. Arizona on a 3-game win streak, 6-4 in their last 10. Toronto on a 2-game win streak, they're 5-5 in their last 10. Arizona 5-1 on the road against Toronto. Toronto 9-3 at home. I mean, crazy that Arizona is on a 3-game win streak here, and they've been good against Toronto. I'm taking Toronto at home, but for fun, I definitely want to throw some money, just some fun money on Arizona. I mean, plus 310, catching them on a 3-game win streak. I mean, man, who knows if they can come in. They could easily come in here and get a win, and with how good they've been playing, surprisingly, but gonna be tough. Toronto's great at home. Definitely throwing Toronto in your moneyline parlays. I mean, they could absolutely destroy Arizona, but throw a little bit of money. That's not going to hurt your bankroll on Arizona. See what happens at plus 310. You never know. We'll take Toronto at home, though. Next matchup, we have the Chicago Blackhawks versus the Boston Bruins. The Bruins opening up as home favorites at minus 270. Chicago plus 220 with the over-under at 5.5. The last 3 head-to-head, Boston is 2-0-1. The over has hit in 2 out of the last 3 matchups. Chicago 4-6 in their last 10. Boston 7-3 in their last 10. Chicago just 2-5 in their last 7 against the Bruins. Yeah, you know, I like the Bruins at home. They're 16-10-2 at home, 29-13-2 as the favorite here. Yeah, you know, Chicago, they've struggled against the good teams. You know, they haven't been able to beat any decent team, really. And I like the Bruins. I mean, they're coming off a loss. Other than that, they've been pretty good with wins over Vegas and Columbus. Give me the Bruins at home. Next matchup, we have the Colorado Avalanche versus the Carolina Hurricanes. Colorado opening up as road favorites at minus 115. Carolina minus 105 with the over-under at 6. The last 3 head-to-head, Carolina is 2-1-0. The over just 0-3 in the last 3 matchups. Colorado 6-4 in their last 10. Carolina 7-3 in their last 10. They're on a 2-game win streak. Colorado just 1-3 in their last 4. They've had a rough week. They are 10-3 on the road, getting it done on the road. But Carolina 5-0 at home, getting it done at home here. 2 really good teams. Not much value on either side. Give me Carolina plus 1.5 at home. Next matchup, we have the Minnesota Wild versus the Detroit Red Wings. The Wild opening up as road favorites at minus 190. Detroit plus 165 with the over-under at 6.5. The last 3 head-to-head, Minnesota is 3-0. The overs hit in each of the last 2 matchups. Minnesota 3-7 in their last 10. Detroit 4-6 in their last 10. They're on a 3-game losing streak. 1-5 in their last 6. Minnesota 5-1 in their last 6 against Detroit. Yeah, I like Minnesota on the road, even though they have been struggling here. Both teams have for sure, but Minnesota's been the better head-to-head team, coming off a nice win over the Rangers. Give me the Wild on the road. Next matchup, we have the Philadelphia Flyers versus the Florida Panthers. Florida opening up as big home favorites at minus 380. Philly plus 300 with the over-under at 6.5. The last three head-to-head, Florida is 2-1-0. The overs hit in 1 out of the last 3 matchups. Philly 3-7 in their last 10. They're on a 2-game win streak. Florida 7-3 in their last 10. They're on a 4-game win streak. Philly 0-9 on the road. Kind of crazy. They are horrible on the road. Florida 5-1 at home against Philly. Yeah, we're taking Florida at home on a nice little win streak against the Flyers team on a 2-game win streak, but 0-9 on the road. Going to be tough to get a win in Florida. Rolling with the Panthers at home. Next matchup, we have the Seattle Kraken versus the Ottawa Senators. Ottawa opening up as home favorites at minus 130. Seattle plus 100 with the over-under at 6. These teams have not played before. Seattle on a 3-game losing streak, just 1-9 in their last 10. Ottawa 3-7 in their last 10. Seattle 0-7 on the road. Ottawa 1-6 at home. I mean, a pretty ugly matchup on both sides, honestly. Not in love with this one here. I'm going to take the Kraken plus 1.5 on the road. Next matchup, we have the Vegas Golden Knights versus the Buffalo Sabres. Vegas opening up as road favorites at minus 220. Buffalo plus 180 with the over-under at 6. The last 3 head-to-head, Vegas is 2-1-0. The over, just 1-0 in the last matchup. Vegas 4-6 in their last 10. Buffalo just 2-8 in their last 10. They're on a 2-game losing streak, coming off a bad loss against Florida. Vegas 5-2 in their last 7 against Buffalo. Buffalo 3-14 at home, just not getting it done at home. And yeah, give me Vegas on the road. They haven't been playing too hot. They are 2-3 in their last 4. I'm sorry, 2-1 in their last 3. Buffalo on a 2-game losing streak here. Give me the Golden Knights on the road. Next matchup, we have the Winnipeg Jets versus the New Jersey Devils. Winnipeg opening up as road favorites at minus 120. New Jersey plus 100 with the over-under at 6.5. The last 10 head-to-head, Winnipeg 8-1-1. The over's hitting 6 out of the last 10 matchups. Winnipeg 4-6 in their last 10. The Devils 5-5 in their last 10. Winnipeg just 3-9 on the road. Not a great road team. New Jersey hasn't been playing that hot. They are on a 2-game win streak though. Coming off a nice win, 2 good wins over Colorado and St. Louis. Winnipeg 1-2 in their last 3. I mean, they haven't been that impressive. They are coming off a nice win over the Lightning. But, yeah, not in love with this one. And Winnipeg only minus 120 here. Give me the Devils plus 1.5 at home. Next matchup, we have the Columbus Blue Jackets versus the New York Islanders. The Islanders opening up as home favorites at minus 160. Columbus plus 140 with the over-under at 5.5. The last 3 head-to-head, Columbus is 2-1-0. The over just 0-2 in the last 2 matchups. Columbus on a 3-game losing streak. They're 5-5 in their last 10. The Islanders just 4-6 in their last 10. They're 1-3 in their last 4. Columbus 7-2 on the road, getting it done on the road. Yeah, give me Columbus plus 1.5 on the road. Don't feel really good about laying minus 160 on the Islanders. They haven't done anything special. And Yeah, give me Columbus plus 1.5 on the road. Next matchup, we have the Anaheim Ducks versus the Nashville Predators. Nashville opening up as home favorites at minus 200. Anaheim plus 170 with the over-under at 5.5. The last 10 head-to-head, Nashville 6-2-2. The overs hit in 5 out of the last 9 matchups. Anaheim 4-6 in their last 10. Nashville 4-6 in their last 10 as well. They're on a 2-game win streak. Anaheim just 1-6 on the road against Nashville. Nashville 6-1 at home against Anaheim. Anaheim just 2-4 in their last 6. They kind of been hard to trust. Coming off a brutal loss against Chicago here. I like Nashville at home on a 2-game win streak here. Been the better head-to-head team. Give me the Predators at home. Next matchup, we have the New York Rangers versus the St. Louis Blues. The Blues opening up as home favorites at minus 125. The Rangers plus 105 with the over-under at 5.5. The last 3 head-to-head, St. Louis 2-1-0. The overs hit in 2 out of the last 3 matchups. The Rangers 6-4 in their last 10. One of those was a 5-3 win over St. Louis. St. Louis, they're on a 4-game losing streak right now. They've been struggling. Rangers getting good value here on the road against a struggling Blues team at home on a 4-game losing streak. Give me the Rangers plus 1.5 on the road. Next matchup, we have the Tampa Bay Lightning versus the Calgary Flames. Tampa Bay opening up as road favorites at minus 120. Calgary plus 100 with the over-under at 6. The last 10 head-to-head, Tampa 7-3-0. The overs hit in 6 out of the last 10 matchups. Tampa Bay 7-3 in their last 10. Calgary also 7-3 in their last 10. Tampa on a 5-game winning streak against Calgary. Calgary, though, 12-2 at home, where they've been great. And going to be a battle. 2 good teams here. I know Tampa Bay's been the better head-to-head team here. But, being able to get Calgary plus 1.5 on the road or at home here, where they've been pretty dominant. Man, that's a very intriguing play. Give me Calgary plus 1.5 at home. And then the last matchup, we have the San Jose Sharks versus the Los Angeles Kings. The Kings opening up as big home favorites at minus 220. San Jose plus 180 with the over-under at 5.5. The last 10 head-to-head, San Jose 7-2-1. The over has hit in 6 out of the last 10 matchups. San Jose 2-8 in their last 10. LA 8-2 in their last 10. They're on a 3-game winning streak. San Jose on a 3-game losing streak here. 0-6 on the road. Give me the Kings at home. On a 3-game winning streak. They're playing really good hockey. Beating some good teams during this run they're on. San Jose on a 3-game losing streak. They've actually looked not so good here in this last, 2-3 weeks. Give me the Kings at home. And that's going to be it for the video. Good luck with your picks and parlays on Thursday. Hope you guys all cash out, and I'll see you guys Friday. Have a good one.